It hasn't started until now. Hello, hello. Oh my freaking God. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm just going to get right into this. Not very often when I'm wrong. Let me adjust this camera.
Yeah, he was totally wrong.
Not very often when I'm wrong will I be happy with it. This is 2 nights in a row I've been wrong, and I'm okay with it. Tonight's Monday Night Raw.
2 weeks.
Tonight's Monday Night Raw was leaps and bounds better than the previous 4 or 5 Raws.
The opening and the ending was better. The rest of it.
I give WWE credit for a new logo. Not great, but that's fine. They're doing something different. New logo, new entrance video, new entrance way, new look. I'm glad they're making these distinctions. I'm glad WWE went ahead and with Raw answered the question about the title right off the bat with Stephanie. I like them moving the announcers to that position. Gives it that old school feel. Kind of reminds me of when they did it with Raw last time when they moved, JR and King to where they were. I am, believe it or not, thoroughly. I'm pleased. I'm pleased with tonight's Raw. I'm pleased with how they did it. I'm pleased with the fact that they surprised me with the outcome and with the finish. I'm surprised they went the route that they did, because when they announced it and they announced it who was in these matches tonight, they almost it was I knew what the main event was going to be. There was no doubt in my mind. I knew in my mind that Roman was going to win, and I was wrong. I was so wrong, and I'm so okay with it. And his phone keeps blowing up. He needs to tell him, shut up, I'm doing a review.
Told 4 people already.
So, for me, and I'm going to go ahead and bring this up, obviously, to check the stream, but
I think it's funny that JD Neely was right. Zakk and the other JD was totally wrong.
I'm not offended. I'm glad I was wrong. I'm glad. I'm not upset. I'm glad I was wrong. I'm glad Dean Ambrose got the title last night. I'm glad that Finn Balor is in the title match at SummerSlam. Now, I am going to say something about this title, though. Mick Foley and then bringing out everybody, announcing this match. The WWE Universal Championship. I'm not feeling it.
I don't get.
I thought they would bring back the
doing.
big. I thought they'd bring back the big gold belts.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I don't understand what's the universal about it.
It's supposed to be an homage to the fans, I guess. I just. Oh, geez, Raw went off the air, and look who came out. John Cena came out.
Why did he come out?
I don't know. Why is he even at the Raw arena?
Rollins versus Ambrose. BS. Somebody doesn't know it's no Cena. Dark match.
Yeah. Apparently, Cena is in a dark match on Raw.
Who's this idiot that can't even spell?
What the freaking...
Young old G. Young old G needs to go back to school.
That is just... Hey, people, you said that there was a brand separation. Why is John Cena there? Why do you have a Rollins versus Ambrose dark match? What?
And John Cena.
Yeah, what the heck? Thought they separated.
This is not supposed to be like the other drafts.
Just makes no sense. Okay, so with those first thoughts out of the way, what'd you tell her?
didn't say nothing. That's your family.
Is she watching this?
I have no idea.
With those first thoughts out of the way, I'm Zakk.
I'm JD.
And this is the Raw review for July 25th, 2016. The new era of Raw emanated from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And what do you think? Like, honestly, what is your initial thoughts about Raw?
Well, it was actually better than I thought. I liked the opening when they had the first match tonight, the Fatal 4-Way.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I've never seen Finn wrestle.
Yeah,
he was talking about it, but I think I've met him in person, wrestling in Marion, not for sure. And then the last match was just awesome. And then his entrance for the first match is the best I've seen since I was a kid.
Imagine, now that Finn's on the main roster, imagine WrestleMania, Finn Balor and The Undertaker at the same time just coming out. Two epic entrances for a match of The Undertaker and Finn Balor. Just think about that. So, Raw, we already kind of said it. Raw started off with Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley out there and talking about this is the new era for Raw and how they want the stars to come out so they can show them, and then they're talking about them working hand in hand. And then they talk about Stephanie called Roman everything but a cool dude. She says, "You're not a good guy. You're not a bad guy. You're just a loser." Talking about Seth had it all in hand. You see Seth just, Seth's still the golden child, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's their triple trash pick.
And WWE still punishing Roman. Apparently, I guess the rumors of him losing his position and Vince McMahon losing faith in Roman must be true.
Yeah.
So,
like I said on SmackDown last week while I was still running, I said that he got drafted just for Stephanie to pick on. And it showed tonight.
It certainly the heck looks like it. So I guess a good little speech. They talk about bringing the new world title in, the WWE Universal Championship, which I'm sorry, I'm just not on board with that.
What do you think it's going to look like?
I have a feeling it's probably going to look like the current WWE title.
Which is horrible. I dislike it. It's the worst title I've ever seen.
Oh, I agree. I'm not a fan of that belt either, and they're just going to do what they want.
I agree with him. They need to bring back the Eagle.
Yeah, bring back the Winged Eagle. The Winged Eagle belt. Bring it out on SmackDown like Dean Ambrose.
Say Wing Dango.
Wang Dango. Making up words. That's going to be a thing. Every day I'm going to come up with a new word.
Oh, I made up a new word tonight. Michael Cole instead of Cole.
I call him Michael the Pole Smoker. For you youngins, you won't get what that's supposed to mean. Michael the Pole Smoker Cole. Michael Cole. Don't worry about it. We got you. But you know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say this too. Michael Cole, actually tonight, I was able to tolerate him. I could tolerate Michael Cole. I know you couldn't. I could tolerate Michael Cole today. I was able to.
He still messed stuff up. Like called
Finn,
instead of calling him Finn Balor, he called him Finn Maker.
I didn't hear all that, so I don't know. But what do you think about the new look for Raw? What's your initial feelings about that? No, he's not a fan. Oh, I saw the commercial for SmackDown. I saw the fist flying through. I'm like, oh, they're gonna bring back the fist.
Like I said, I think that was Shane's idea in the first place. Of course, he'd probably bring it back.
I'm glad. I wanted to bring back the big gold belt. To me, that would have made more sense. But they're calling something the Universal Championship. Is that even a world title?
What would you do if it is that title? And they're calling it the Universal.
That would be so stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid. Why would you do that? WWE? Why? Why are you doing stupid things, man? But I'm not going to harp on WWE tonight because WWE gave a solid show tonight. Wasn't great. It was a good launch for the new Raw. It's a new look. They had that distinction from SmackDown. You can already tell there's a big difference. We'll see when the entrances and stuff show up tomorrow night, the new promos and everything. We'll see if there's a distinction. We'll just have to wait and see. But distinction. Yeah, extinction. It might be an extinction before it's over with. But yeah, Stephanie and Mick came out. They said what they had to say. Then you ended up getting the first of the Fatal 4-Ways, which was Finn Balor. I do have one complaint, and I want to get to it. With them announcing these Fatal 4-Ways and the competitors, I don't think you should have had Finn in the first of the Fatal 4-Ways. I think it should have been Roman first. And I think you should have announced the other three and said one mystery guy, and then brought in Finn. Have him come out with that epic entrance that you saw, and that's the first time you see Finn.
Yeah.
Not on the stage, not through an announcement in the draft. Should have been, hey, we have a guy who's drafted to Raw, and he's going to be one of these 8 guys, and he'll be in the second of the Fatal 4-Way matches. You didn't even have to announce who was in these. Just have the second one show up. You already have Roman winning his, and then Finn music hits. It would have been so much better. The WWE dropped the ball on that, but they recovered. They recovered their fumble, so I'll give them that. But I was not a fan. I'm genuinely surprised with tonight on a couple of notes. Just go ahead, say whatever's on your mind.
I just want to say sorry to that toothpick they had tonight against Braun Strowman.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
I am sorry.
We'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that. So the first Fatal 4-Way with Balor, Owens, Cesaro, and was it Sheamus? No, it was Rusev, the U.S. champion. You saw more of that match than I did. I had to run and take care of something, so you talk about it.
It was a back and forth match, but I want to give it to Balor. I think he mainly dominated that match. That kind of showed that they were actually going to possibly maybe give it to Rusev a couple of times.
I knew it was going to be Balor. I knew it was going to be Balor.
I knew it was going to be him as well because he had a great match. It was an awesome match.
I looked like a geek standing in that. I was like, what am I doing? I'm looking at the screen all weird. Look at me! Look at me! Look at me. Look at me. So stupid.
I'm not even here right now.
Talk about Raw. The match, what I saw of it was pretty dang good. I'm seeing myself do it now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm a goob. I'm a goob with all goobs. The match was good. I knew it was going to be Finn Balor. The moment he was announced for the match, it's like they're not going to have Finn show up and lose. Not right away. I can't believe Seth Rollins is taking on Finn Balor at SummerSlam. Screw it being the title. Just the fact that you're going to see 2 guys, the class of Finn Balor and the class of Seth Rollins. You're not having that stupid Roman Reigns Seth match that I swore we would have. We're not having it. We're having 2 guys who know what they're doing in the ring. I can't get over this. I'm so pumped for this match. Screw Lesnar and Orton. I want this match. Give me that match. SmackDown, you've got to top that. Your SmackDown main event, you've got to top that match. Top it. You got to make something that's even better. But SmackDown, we'll see. We'll see what they do. What are you thinking? I see that look on your face.
I agree.
You agree with Seth and Finn being 2 world-class wrestlers?
No.
Sorry, athletes.
No. I was talking about SmackDown doing better.
Okay, why do you not like Seth? You know he's good in the ring. You got to give the guy his due.
I've never liked him, even when he was.
I don't care if you like him. You still have to respect what he can do.
I respect what he can do. I just don't care.
Okay, then don't act like a douche when you try to give someone a compliment. I don't know. No, the dude's good in the ring.
No, because
I don't like half the people you like, but if they can go, they can go.
No, I said no because you didn't know what I was agreeing to.
The point is, Seth Rollins is a great wrestler, probably the best in the company. And you got Finn Balor, who is now on the roster, finally.
I'd probably say he's better.
It's close. But it's going to be a great match. I think it's going to be a spectacular match. And I'm so pumped. I'm going to get back to this Raw review. I'm seriously getting, like, sidetracked pretty bad. Pretty easy. I know it is. So, Nia Jax took on some local chick, Britt something or another. I thought it was Peyton Royce for a second, but I guess I was wrong. Nia Jax squashed her. Just, there was nothing to that match. It was just a squash. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. I don't even understand why they even had it. He's already made his debut.
Oh, and yeah, Stephanie also announced this little thing for the women's championship tonight. Sasha had to challenge Charlotte for the championship.
About time.
JD, I think that this was his happiest moment of the night, and we'll get to it. Sasha had a little interview. She talked about this was her dream, and that she was going to do it, and that she was going to show why she's a legit boss. Then the next fatal four-way happened with Sami Zayn, Sheamus, I'll have to look at it, Chris Jericho, and of course Roman Reigns. We know who won, but the match was okay. I don't think it wasn't as good as that first fatal four-way. The ending was pretty good. How many freaking Superman punches did Roman hit? Like 7 back to back to back to back to back.
7 back to back and 1 airball.
Yeah, Jericho fell down and botched bad.
I thought it was actually pretty cool. Jericho being back in the title ring and 1 shot. Yeah. And he actually showed shades of the old Jericho.
Yeah. Not really.
What the.
I am people. I'm checking out Twitter. That's a nice little picture.
He looks like a 12-year-old punk. Ooh, look at me with my head cocked sideways.
That's how he dresses. Just like you dress like the old goober you are.
There's nothing wrong the way I dress.
Sure there's not.
Who stole my look?
JD, I was doing this before I met you.
No.
Yes, I was. My mom even told you that.
No.
Yeah,
I remember you wearing white t-shirts.
Anyways, back to the review. I'm not going to talk about our dress wear. That's stupid and retarded and has nothing to do with Monday Night Raw, except I still look better. So Reigns won with a Superman punch and a spear to Chris Jericho. I'm moving on. I'm going to try to run through this card so we can talk about what's important. New Day had their little celebration. They got some guy named Sonny Boy to be their honorary member. They had a video package about their last year. And then the club, Gallows and Anderson, attacked them and just beat them down.
Yeah, it made no sense to me that 3 of them couldn't take on 3, but 2 did.
Well, that's because it's Super Cena, so it's different. Super Cena was in the match. Of course it was outmatched. Super Cena could have beaten by himself.
I was talking about New Day and the club. I wasn't saying anything.
But New Day got beat up. How about this? Neville returned to face what they call him, Mr. Irrelevant, Curtis Axel. Apparently Curtis Axel was drafted last for Raw, so he's now Mr. Irrelevant.
He's taking on the role of Daniel Bryan, the goat beard.
He's always done the beard thing, but
not that big.
The match, it was kind of lopsided. Neville handled it pretty well. There's a couple spots. Why am I yawning? Oh yeah, because I've been up since 5 a.m. There was a couple decent spots in the match. That Red Arrow looks sick.
Red Arrow?
That's what it's called, the Red Arrow. Wow, brush up on your wrestling moves. Red Arrow, I think it was 7 minutes for Neville. What's that song?
What?
Oh, it's JD. I'm trying to figure out what the heck that sound is. Nah. Hey, you guys. Hey, I want to give you something, JD. I want to give you, okay, just hear me out here. There's a gift I want to give you, and there's a lot of people who want this gift. Are you ready? It's called the gift. Zakk. Drink it in, man. Oh, jeez. That was my eye. Look, I don't care what
I think that was better than an RKO.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm having fun. It really doesn't matter to me, but I do need to check Facebook. So, JD, go ahead and start us off with talk about that Charlotte interview. I want to hear you talk about Charlotte.
The crybaby?
Yeah, go ahead and talk about Charlotte and her interview.
How she said she was going to win and she was never, ever going to take the title.
Yeah.
Doesn't even deserve to be in the ring with her.
Well, they did have a Finn Balor promo before that, but I just wanted to hear you talk about that.
That's all I got to say. And then she cried for the whole match.
Who did? Sasha? Sasha cried a lot.
At the end.
Okay, so they had a Finn Balor
cried for
promo.
the whole match.
Then they had the Charlotte interview, which
Charlotte
was blah, blah,
cried
blah.
for the match.
Charlotte just basically said, you know, she's not going to win the
Always
title.
crying.
And then you had that women's title match, which was really good. And no matter how the match went, because I know no matter how good Charlotte actually wrestles, he's not going to give her props.
There, man.
Maybe I am. Growing it out, man. Drink it in, man.
I'm going to close on
Drink
you.
it
I'm going to close on you.
in. I'm so tired. I'm delusional. That's what my problem is. I'm just delusional. Sasha won the title. Now talk about how happy you are Sasha won.
Yeah, it was awesome. About time. Shouldn't even have the title in the first place.
I promise you, he liked her before she turned heel. Why?
I did not.
Because he's a mark. He's
I
a
did
mark.
not.
He's a mark. JD
No.
is a mark.
Why would I? No.
Mark.
No.
He's
No.
a mark.
No.
Mark. Mark.
No,
Mark.
no,
Mark.
no,
Mark.
no,
Mark.
no.
Mark.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
No.
not. No.
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 Get that out of
No.
here.
Yes.
Get that out of here.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
My pick right now, since my divas or wrestling
Women's wrestlers.
wrestling
Slap yourself.
are not here no more,
Not
my
divas.
pick is Becky. And don't you dare say the reason why.
Becky's on SmackDown, so it doesn't matter. Good luck getting a title shot out of her. Match was good. I'm going to say what I have to say about the
They'll have a
match.
title for her.
The women's match tonight was freaking awesome. I love the fact that Sasha played a little Eddie card in the match and got Dana Brooke kicked out. Yeah, ringside. I love that. So I liked this match. It was good. I enjoyed it. When I was watching of it, I was busy on Twitter and stuff while watching the show. But I kind of kept in at this. And then, yeah, Braun Strowman had his squash match. I didn't even see that. I forgot what I did. I think I ran to grab some bread, and I missed it. I just saw Braun Strowman's new haircut.
You came in right at the end of the match. I guess you were talking to your cousin.
Something like that. This match. Enzo and Big Cass had a match against the Shining Losers, the Shining Stars. I'm sorry. There's not much to say about this Raw. This was a good Raw. I don't think we need to sit here for an hour talking about
That match. I had just started. I looked at my phone. It was over.
Yeah. It was a quick match. It was a squash match. Who was it? All of that came about at the end of this match was with the Golden Truth because they've been playing Pokemon Go literally all night. And they finally came out to the ring. I guess you have to move around to catch a Pokemon, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you do. I'm still trying to figure out whose voice that was because when Goldust put his arm around, I can't even think of his name right now.
Yeah, please take your arm off me.
What was it?
R-Truth.
R-Truth, yeah. I wanted to call him K
The
Quick.
Golden Truth.
I was going to call him K Quick. Sorry.
Well, that was his name.
and started to walk him away. He looks back at the door.
Hey,
neither
Ma,
one of them-
vodka.
And then somebody started talking. He's doing that as a puns to my mom. She thought I was drinking a 40. And Mom, this is a bottle of water.
I mean, do you really think we need to sit here for 50 minutes tonight talking about Raw? I mean, I don't think, because tonight's Raw, I don't have a lot to complain about tonight, and I'm thoroughly pleased. I'm pleased with tonight's Raw. Are you pleased with tonight's Raw?
Yeah, kind of. Could have been better. I wanted to see them do what they said they were going to do and give the talent backstage a shot, and they put them back on the back burner.
I mean,
Except for one guy, two guys. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
you know, usually when I would do my old Raw reviews, I'd be super focused. I'd be 45 minutes just talking by myself about the matches. You distract me. You distract me. So let's talk about that main event. Roman Reigns, Finn Balor. Woo! We already talked about it a little bit. This match was so freaking good. It was just good.
It wasn't good. It was awesome.
I'm not gonna say it was awesome.
Finn Balor
What
in
made
that match
it awesome?
was great.
Look, I'm not going to get overhyped because Finn won. Just like I'm looking on Twitter.
Did you pay attention?
I did.
It was awesome.
But look, I'm looking on Twitter, and you have a bunch of people talking about
And
how
Roman Reigns gave respect to
Can
him.
I talk? Can I talk? I was waiting for Roman to run up and hit him. I was wanting that. I kept looking like, come on, just hit him, Roman. Just wallop him. Turn heel already, Roman. Turn heel, turn heel, turn heel. But anyways, I'm looking at Twitter, right? I've been checking Twitter. Sorry, the camera's moving. And when I'm looking at Twitter and I'm talking about all these people who are looking at Raw, people are, you know, yeah, see, someone agrees with you. The weird Charlotte angles are finally over. But there's too many people talking about how Raw is. Oh, it's talking about the cruiserweights coming to.
I know that, but looked like a copy of
Look at
Mysterio.
it. Yeah, look at it. That's the picture you want, right?
I like the tapping part better. Yeah. Hey, her shoes untied.
Wait, who's?
What?
Oh, David Otunga is going to be on the SmackDown announcement.
Oh no, they brought him back. Oh no, he could have just stayed gone.
Whatever. Anywho, let me get adjusted here. My knee's starting to cramp. Brother Nero deleted at Jeff Hardy brand. That is so cool. I want to look at this.
It's a good day. The doctors say I hate to say this, but you're
Normal. F Hardy must be his wife or something. I do not have Facebook. The JeffHardyShow.com. Yeah, guys, we're kind of looking at Jeff
Where did
Hardy's
you say
page.
Beth Hardy? I don't say Beth Hardy.
Beth
Oh, okay.
Hardy!
Okay.
Wife, mother, sister, animal lover, paranormal enthusiast. Do what's right and be nice. I do not have Facebook. Beth Britt Hardy. Cool. Which one is her? Which one is Jeff? Update. CT is normal, just a bunch of swelling that the chiropractor can't help him with work through. Okay. So I guess Jeff got hurt with his little thing because of Matt, Brother Nero. Oh, Nia Jax. You're a cute woman. I'm looking at a picture of
picture with triple trash.
Just because he's a mentor. He's the NXT guy, and well, she's from NXT.
She's got a look on her face. Get out of my picture.
No, that's a look like, look at my cleavage. She's saying look at it.
No, that's not that type of look.
That's what I'm getting. That's the vibe I've gathered from her. Anyways, I'm going to stop with that.
What about the podcast?
What podcast?
The Stone Cold podcast.
Oh, yeah, I will talk about that.
And what we thought about of a team.
No.
One time only.
He thought about it.
You said it would have been okay. It was cool.
It didn't. Yeah,
Stone Cold Steve Austin and Dean Ambrose. One time.
One time only. One time. 2 times. 3 times. 4 times.
Why are you flipping yourself off?
Because I don't like me. I'm just out there, people. Understand it. Embrace it. Drink it in, man. As Jericho would say, stupid idiot. Stupid. Oh, shit.
I didn't expect you to move your face.
He didn't even fucking know. Oh, my God. What are we even doing here? Why do I even come on here anymore? I will say this, no offense to Wayne, this is a lot more fun than it was with him. He would just sit there. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I saw the match. It was good.
Would have been bigger to dig up Patrick.
I'm not gonna say nothing new about Patrick. I'm not gonna go that route.
Patrick probably would have been better.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Dean Ambrose is going to be on the Stone Cold podcast in 2 weeks. I saw someone post on Twitter, though, why isn't it immediately following SmackDown instead of Raw? Because Dean is a Raw, he's a SmackDown guy. But it's going to be epic. And it was funny, I was at work today thinking about this match, thinking, oh man, this would be a great little podcast. It's like, that probably won't happen, not anytime soon. And then, boom! Today they announced the podcast with Dean Ambrose. I'm so excited.
He doesn't think that he'd be a good WWE worker.
No.
They take his ideas right out of his head.
They do. They have you've seen the big brain sucker, Edward Enigma in Batman Forever. Just sucking the freaking stuff out of my brain, and it's going to the little TV in the arena. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's do it.
And then I had to hear him whine over it.
Because they stole my idea. Stupid people. They don't know what they're doing.
Hey, there's that guy.
Oh, gee.
Wrestlers wave goodbye.
I wish I could hear this.
Look at the ref. He's smiling.
He's like, bye. And then there's, look, it's Bailey. So happy and smiley with Sasha. Oh. Oh, man.
It's Zakk when he was 5.
So there's the hashtag going around now, women's wrestling. I'm very happy. What's your highlight of tonight? I have a couple, actually, but go ahead.
My highlight tonight was Finn Balor's entrance.
My highlight was Finn Balor winning and beating Roman Reigns clean. See, there's a key to this, and I want to touch on this before we wrap up this video. Roman, a month ago, probably would have won this match, and if he had lost, it would have been some screwy finish with the club, right? Before his suspension, it probably would have been it would have been either a clean win for Roman or a loss because of funny stuff.
Yeah, but they haven't even reunited yet. They haven't even said anything to each other.
I know. I'm just saying that's what would have happened. But now, Roman's suspension, he's literally being pushed back down the card. He's not the main event. He's being pushed down the card. And I think that speaks volumes. WWE is
and everybody else.
WWE is making an example of Roman. I don't know if we'll see him in the title picture for a minute. I mean, maybe at Night of Champions, maybe at some point after SummerSlam, but I don't know.
He's gonna have to work his way up.
He thought maybe it was an angle. With the way they're doing this now, do you think it's still an angle, or do you think he really got in trouble?
Still think it might have been an angle, but they're
sick of trying to push him?
I guess.
I mean, so now who does Roman face at SummerSlam? Who does Roman take on?
The Rock.
Yeah, because The Rock's going to show up 4 weeks before SummerSlam. 3 weeks, because you got next week. No real build-up towards SummerSlam tonight, really just setting up. They made tonight feel important because of the title, the new title, the Universal Championship. I'm not a fan of that. But I do see them punishing Roman, and I'm happy. I'm happy that they did. I'm not happy because I kind of feel bad because of what he tested hot for. But it is what it is, you know.
Something just popped in my head.
Now go ahead.
What if they bring back the Undisputed Championship as the Universal?
No, I don't see it. It'll probably be a brand new belt or one that looks like the current one. That's what I honestly think. Checking the stream here.
Well, they didn't bring back the Women's Championship. They brought a new one.
Look, it's a picture of that guy again.
Yeah, he doesn't have a chin.
Wow. Gosh, I am so retweeting that. Follow us at YoBroGaming1 on YouTube or on Twitter. I am retweeting this.
Why would they put somebody like that?
Real Universal Champ.
Why would they put somebody like that to be even in a squash match?
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
He looks mental.
He looks scared.
He looks very mental. And they came up with the idea, I believe in hope, and I believe that I have hope.
I don't think that guy has anything. Oh, this guy. Brendan Cascolio. Heck with it. You guys got me hyped up. 10 out of 10. Even Golden Truth was cool. I'm not going to go overboard and say that this show was a 10 out of 10.
Hey, what about that other comment on that guy you thought was retarded?
I don't know. What?
Roman being the greatest talent of all time.
Oh my gosh. This dude got on Twitter. And
Josh.
He tweeted JD from New York. Go check out JD's channel. JD from NY206 on YouTube.com. He's hitting 60,000 subs. Go subscribe to him. He's got great shit on his channel. This dude tweets to him, Roman Reigns, I'm surprised he spelled it right. He spelled it, okay. Roman Reigns is the greatest talent to ever come into WWE. He is worth more than a fucking Finn Balor match. Dude got benched quick and probably forever if I know JD from watching him as long as I have. It's funny. The dude's retarded. I shouldn't use that word, but he's retarded.
I like Roman Reigns, but he's not the greatest.
That was so stupid. Any rumors you've heard that you want to address while we're here? Rumors for WWE. Anything you've heard? Nothing for SummerSlam or any upcoming things?
I haven't heard anything.
Okay, so what do you see going into next week's Raw?
Seth Rollins knowledge about Finn Balor.
About how he's not on this level?
Yeah, not on his level. Shouldn't be in the ring with him. And yeah.
So do you see Seth
and
lose?
Still
who do you
whining
see?
About
probably
SmackDown?
Probably. So who do you see winning that match? I see Finn beating Seth.
Yes. Give him something else to cry about and run to Stephanie so she can wipe his nose.
It's amazing. I'm glad. I'm so surprised they actually went with Finn. I was afraid they would. I didn't like the way they brought him in, but I was surprised and I was worried that they were going to actually put him on there and then have him lose, and it was just going to be.
He was getting upset. I can't find him. I don't see him. Is he not going to be on the first Raw?
No, I knew he would be there when they announced him. I just didn't see him on the stage. I was hoping they would hold him back. And like I said earlier, that surprise entrance, like, oh my God, it's freaking Finn Balor.
It would have been great if they would have reintroduced Rey Mysterio's little thing where he just came up out of the entrance.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there. So, your final thoughts for Monday Night Raw. What were your final thoughts and your rating?
My rating, 6.5. My final thoughts, awesome.
Okay, one word. The man of few words. My final thoughts, if I could do what he did in one word, surprised, and another one would be content. I still don't think this was a great Raw. I will give it a better score than he did. I'll give it a 7.2 out of 10. But I still think it was a pretty darn good Raw.
Zakk, a better score than 6.5 would be 6.6.
I give it a 7.2. 7.
Oh, 7.
Bigger than
6.
Anywho, I'm Zakk. He's JD. You can follow Yo Bro Gaming Reviews on Twitter at YoBroGaming1. You can also follow us on Facebook at Yo Bro Gaming and Reviews. You can subscribe there. I'm not promoting Wayne's channel no more. I did it for the last week. I love the dude, but it's time for him to fly on his own. JD, promote your stuff.
Come on, my stuff. You can look me up on JD Neely, Facebook, NNEYLEY. Sorry,
can't even spell his own last name. Can't even spell his own last name. It's JDNEELEY. Neely.
His craziness has got me all loony. I can't even spell my own name. Surprised I got JD out. JD.
You want to promote any of the promotions you are aware of? Any of Jake's or anything? Any shows coming up that the locals will be able to go see?
Well, I don't really know Heath Hat company, but yeah.
They got a show coming up. I saw a sign for it at Farm Fresh.
Yeah, it's in the Marion Mall.
Yeah, so if you're local, go to the Marion Mall. Saturday nights usually, I think, are their shows. It's what, Stride Professional Wrestling or something like that. Stride Pro Wrestling. I don't know. You can look it up. Just look up Heath Hatton on Facebook, and you'll find out everything. But that is it for us. This is gonna be a shorter review. Raw was good. I'm content with Raw. I'm happy with it. So leave your comments in the comments below. Leave a comment. Blah blah blah. I know. Viewers pop up right at the end. Hi, viewer, whoever you are. Thank you for jumping in. You can always go back and watch this from the beginning and see the craziness and the madness that I just bleed out when I'm on camera. It just comes and comes and comes and comes.
All right, Jericho wannabe.
Drink it in, man. Drink it in.
Don't make me go get the Rock.